Live.
Yeah, I'll take off.
What is up, everybody? We are back this week. Sorry for the break. I had a test to take for work and I passed, so I'm happy. We got a big crowd tonight. Lots of guests. Almost too many to fit in the garage. Wolverine studio, sorry. Joining me as always is Minzy, Coach Q. We got Deshaun.
Coach
K1. Running back. We got Captain Kayvon. No flies in.
He said Mr. Ring the Alarm.
Oh yeah, there you go.
No, just let him speak.
Nick,
Ring the alarm.
Nick Cook, wide receiver.
What?
That's
Wow.
That's my son, Butts.
Kayvon, I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way. He doesn't block. Right, Tim? Doesn't block.
Yo.
He doesn't block.
I just drink the water.
So, how's everybody doing? Welcome back.
It's a K1's burn session. I might have to Brian, huh?
Hey, I just report the facts, man. I got my sources. I report the facts. We got lots to talk about tonight. 3 weeks, about 3 weeks left before the kickoff. Right?
For sure.
Yes, sir.
We had some preseason games that went
Practice units.
pretty good for us.
There were some
Not so
practice
good for the other team. And as always, you can find us on what, Q?
Twitter, FW Wolverines. Instagram, FW__Wolverines. Snap, TikTok, all that. We everywhere.
You got TikTok now?
Yeah, we got everything.
Nice.
It's popping off real soon.
Tiki
How do I know these things?
It's crazy.
I don't even know part of this.
Sis know and she ain't even know.
I knew TikTok, but not Snap, though.
Yeah, bro.
I always see snaps.
Yeah, I always see his snaps. That's the only reason I know.
Catch up.
I see his
Catch up. So we'll start with Nick. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you and let the audience, our 30 subscribers.
30 of them?
Yeah,
Oh, we popping.
should have like
3
7.
million.
We popping. That's one. Okay, Nick Cook. You know, I'm from Fort Wayne. I went to high school at Northside. You know, went to play some college ball at JUCO out in California at Merced JUCO with Mr. Ring the Alarm himself.
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? But just came back out here, you know. Second year semi-pro. I played half a season last year. Yeah, and then this year, you know, I'm gonna get a whole season in. You know, get some good work, good film. You know, just bring the guys together.
Mr. Offensive MVP.
Oh yeah,
He ain't say that part. Half
You
a
know?
season.
That's crazy.
That's right.
Half a season.
He was offensive.
Sheesh.
5 games and took home the bell.
Man.
Definitely did.
Off of one game, then or just one game.
Really was one game.
Or you scored like 3 touchdowns in like 5 minutes that
3
one game.
catches.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say bro like that.
Come back.
They
Appreciate it.
kind of
Yes,
got
sir.
cooked, didn't they?
Bro like that.
You know?
Big facts, big facts.
Sean?
Jay Sean, Turner Parks. My first year, I'm a rookie at Wolverines. Went to Leo. I played football there my senior year, and I ran track there as well. So I actually wasn't even trying to play football again, really. I was going to just go to work. And then I got stopped at the barbershop. LB actually got me linked up with Q, and the rest been history ever since.
Right. Got my Nick Saban on.
Oh yeah.
Got my recruiting
So
on.
I'm definitely coming for the rookie of the year for sure.
Ooh, let it be known.
Bro
You know,
like
they're coming
for
bro
that
like
hard,
that too
you know.
though. These first,
Yeah, facts.
I'm coming.
his first 2 games, what, 2 carries for
120,
120?
120, 2 touchdowns.
That's just slight. Then the next game, what? He
I
had a $130,
yeah.
$120 again. Like
And
Busted.
another
Busted.
two.
another 2 tutties. Yeah.
So-
Bro like that.
So
He's not selfish. He runs his 2 touchdowns and takes his equipment off.
Yeah.
He said he's not sweating.
Go hug his
Not at
girl.
all.
Shout out to his girl Brooklyn.
you know what I'm saying? She make it do what it do.
She the real boss.
Yeah, you know what
But
I'm
shout out to
saying?
the defense for making that possible because they faced the best
Tell 'em right,
defense.
absolutely.
They faced
Tell
the
'em
best
right.
defense in
Yeah,
practice.
Look, I got all the defensive dudes in there like,
Yeah.
All day long.
Okay, bro.
Say it on there right now, saying something.
He was walking his. Never mind. I ain't gonna.
3 months pregnant.
Said was he might not be a joint night. Said was painting the baby room again.
He was painting the crib.
She said I let it ride. I ain't even say nothing. You my boy, bro.
He was trying to get the car seat assembled.
You heard that shit.
No.
You heard that.
We got time for the podcast. You gotta get on YouTube.
He said and he was on YouTube this morning, bro. Cause he ain't gonna get on yet.
Oh goodness, man, y'all crazy.
We got K1, right?
But they just call me Bud. I've been playing with Q
Really?
for like 7-8 years now.
Count 'em.
Man, me and Q been through it all, man. Been beat on, winning with Townsend, and Mizzy Buttsell.
Right.
Now we brought the game back together.
Yeah, now I don't even gotta do nothing now. So I can just watch.
Well, you haven't been, so that's the problem.
I've been watching, bro. I did like 5 plays.
Oatmeal, cream pies, and some water on the sideline.
You need an upgrade.
Shout out Jacob.
Shout out Jacob.
Hey, he's bringing the snacks for all the kids after game.
Yeah, I'm a honey bun, man. He got snacks.
Hey, he said he got an upgrade. That's crazy. Take my oatmeal cream pie.
They said you got to upgrade the honey buns, man.
So you just like add on
At
to
least a
it.
6
No,
pack.
no,
Good
look.
Nutter Butters.
Good nutter butter.
Nutter Butter's tough. Nutter Butter's tough.
Hey, some of the teammates got food stamps, so they definitely can help you out.
Yeah, I definitely got
They can help you out, my dog.
He said, I definitely got
Hey, he said he didn't want his, I just keep my blue card.
To the away game. We need to.
Yeah, take that.
We need snacks for the bus, damn it.
Yeah, we need some little assistance.
Say you the bar.
Bro.
Wow.
I feel okay, Von, like 30
Bro, you still know.
some honey buns.
A nice salmon. I don't need a salmon.
That's all
Put
you
that,
want?
put that on the grill.
I got you.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna
I do all
good
this thing
coverage.
for helping me lose.
That fish tank.
I'm still waiting for you to come over and you cooking that damn alligator again.
Oh, no,
He really did
He
that.
did say he was
I
going
saw
to
that.
Bro, he really did
Look
that.
that, huh, baby?
You is
Yeah,
bad.
he really did.
Been back like 2 weeks.
Bro, no, because the first one was him like
Hey, that
playing around.
No, yeah, that first one looked like him. I'm not even.
That's what I'm saying. You really did
Bro,
that.
he really.
I made Gator twice.
I've seen the video. Didn't you have a video on it?
Bro, that.
Me and my daughter was messing with it the first time. The second time I was in Cali when we made it.
What you do? Order them?
Yeah.
Chinese shop
I
right
wanna
down in Calhoun.
Chinese alligator.
He's in a Chinese shop.
Yeah, they go down there. That mug, they got everything in that store.
Yeah, Burmese, bro. They got everything, bro.
I might have to try
They
it.
got the good fish at the Burmese shop.
I'm about to go see what they talking
Yeah, I gotta check them out for real.
They don't take food stamps.
Hey, the one by St. Lot.
about. Say a
Right.
lot.
Yeah. Yeah,
Man, we talk about football. We gotta get off the food.
All right. Mizzy's getting hungry.
I don't eat stuff like that.
Are you still fasting and doing all your no eating for 24 hours at a time?
Yes, it's been hectic.
Yeah.
We go out there.
That's why I've
it
been a
really
pain in the ass.
I'm cool on it now.
You hangry?
Huh?
You hangry?
We gonna feed the
Wouldn't be
baby.
your boy.
We gonna feed our babies, man.
We definitely need to hit the breakfast spot.
Right.
Yeah,
You got
bro,
come
'cause y'all
over,
left
though.
me
You got this
stinking
damn
last
five head going up here.
You know what?
Sell me.
No, bro,
Anybody
you
tell you to
didn't even wake
stay
me
up
up.
all day? I'm not going to tell you to stay up all day, and you know we had to be up.
I didn't. It don't matter.
Don't
But
you
I
work?
stay up all day. All I asked you to do was wake me up.
Bro.
He said,
So
wake
he
me
didn't
up.
wake you up?
Nah, he just
Didn't even
stay
attempt.
out the
Got
door.
up out of there. Got up out of there.
I already had Mizzy texting me talking about people late, as always. Where y'all at?
Just like
We know you the first one there every time anyway. Even if it is late.
Yep.
Yeah, he just left my guy.
All right. Anyways, back to football. So what we got? June 12th, we kick off the season. At the moment, it's still at Havenhurst Park, right?
Yes, sir.
So 4 p.m. kickoff
Yes, sir.
against the Indiana Cutters.
Yes, sir.
Take it off work right now, please. I don't need
No, sir.
excuses from fans either.
You got 3 weeks notice.
Fans only.
I said I don't
Mark it
need
down.
no excuses from fans. They need to take off work too.
I couldn't even get out of work, bro.
We gonna have everything game day though. Track suits, all that. We got everything for sale. Team gear, all that. You need gear,
Food
holla
that
at.
popping on the side.
Holla at your boy.
I need gear since I'm the cheerleader.
Holla at your boy.
Take food stamps?
Oh,
You get
It's safe food.
You get a discount. It's only $43 for cheerleaders.
43?
Yeah.
23?
43. You heard him first time.
It's
What's
normally
up?
83.
There was already 103. You went from 103 to 43.
We catching up.
That's cool.
Take the 43, bro.
I'm checking for
I'll get 2 pairs of socks for the food.
I need socks.
You get 2 pairs of socks
No.
for $43.
Beater.
They not
beater,
even.
some socks.
Elite don't even cost that much. Oh my god.
Not for real though.
Any more scrimmage games in the works before the season starts?
Nah.
Nah.
We had enough smoke.
Can't
We're
find
trying-
can't find any good
We're
competition.
trying to make them quit.
Well,
Go.
total combined, you've had one total game, right?
Barely.
About so.
Barely.
About
We had 3.5 quarters.
3.5 quarters.
The thing
It's
is,
like-
it's hard to get that scheduled up. I mean, we got a few reach outs, but you know, it's kind of hard to get the fields locked in here in Fort Wayne. So this year's been kind of rough. COVID, trying to come back, figure out what we got to do, trying to get some high school fields. We've been working pretty hard. Q myself trying to get this thing taken off, and Kelly, she's doing her thing, you know, behind the scenes like she always does. But it's been hard. So man, anybody got to connect, get into these high school fields or middle school fields, let us know.
I like your boy, man. We need that.
Yeah, I mean,
Trying
somewhere
to be
cool
more
to play.
professional, precise around here.
So what else? So far you got 3 weeks left. What's it shaping up to be better every day, every practice?
Yeah, man, we looking good. We just working hard, trying to keep the tide rolling every week. Trying to stay off each other because you got both sides of the ball is in my eyes elite. So
At least the
it's kinda
defense
hard.
is on that side,
It's
right?
kinda-
You're trying to help the offense get there.
Oh
crazy.
man, goodness, you on
That's
that
crazy,
already,
bro.
Nick?
That's what I'm saying.
You on this already?
It's all good. It's all good. Mizzy know how I'm coming.
It's 40 ball. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's been a battle. And that's why we have so much
really
so much friction in practice,
We
man.
try to keep the guys
Yeah.
off. Try to keep the guys off each other.
There's running me a 40 gallon tanks we can spray water in these mugs when you start getting out of hand. I ain't trying to get in the middle of having to throw knuckles on me. I'm gonna spray them with some damn water.
What?
Fire drill. Y'all.
When I was cleaning the bucket out early at work, I was messing with the pressure washer. I was like, man, let me see how hard this really is. I put it on my hand. I did my hand.
And you're lucky.
Boy, that shit hurt.
Finger
My whole
bump, yeah.
finger. I said, ooh,
Yeah.
I damn near did. That shit pushed it all the way back.
Trying to be tight.
Like, that's you feel me? That's the same thing I said too when I did it. Doing too much.
Trying to be too cool.
We calling you nubs.
Right.
Just like David.
David Jr.
Just like David. Just
I
like
watch
David.
it too.
Man, poor David. He showed me
Dave,
he showed me his
I heard
finger
tonight
on the
that
way to the
You
Michigan
really
game.
tried to get number 9, didn't you, David?
Why y'all trying to play with me, bro?
Everybody was trying to get a number though that was already given out.
That's crazy.
Shout out to David.
Yeah, but-
He's getting hitched, getting married this weekend. Congratulations, David.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Shout out my dog.
You know,
Feel me?
son.
That married life different, but it's fun though.
Look, look.
Hey, y'all was lit up.
Shout out to Dano.
Y'all like,
He said same
60.
thing. Same.
60.
When y'all like 60, my wedding lit.
60s.
Little reunion. Wait.
The
He said
reunion
he ain't
wedding.
getting married till he's 60.
65.
What wedding will it be? Your third?
Why? Oh, dude.
Your
First.
first?
It'd be the first one.
You're way behind, man.
Hey, leave him alone. He's making me a lot of grandkids right now.
Hey, K1
That's
definitely
Papa
popping
Man's
things
right there.
out.
I go in the Kroger one day. Papa man looked over. There's like a whole flock of kids hanging out these windows.
That
He
was,
says-
that was the JV team.
He said, get out. Go with them right now. I'm
It's like a
oh,
it's
come
like
on.
a mother duck and her ducklings.
Anyway,
It's like
yeah.
all of them crossing the
I scared
road.
them for the first time. Read that. And then more, they try to kick my ass now.
Yeah,
Kennedy was on there with
different.
me.
They different,
They
boy.
different, bro.
Especially try to take one of them little crispy treats, boy. That mother should take the dog shit out of me.
Men got beat up at practice.
I did. Share that. Give
I
me
be
that.
playing with the wrong two all the time.
Yeah,
Real
swung
life.
So Brian, how's them pictures coming?
Great.
Videos, you and Jacob gonna ready to rock them videos out?
I don't know about the videos, but pictures are
Oh, we
going
learned.
good.
That's crazy.
We got you.
Brian
and Jacob.
We had a photo shoot on Saturday. Sorry for the players that didn't make it. It was fun.
Oh, yeah, that was
Most of you
tough.
guys were here. It was
Yeah,
hot.
it was
K1 was chilling on the grass when I left. He could
Having
have.
a picnic.
Yeah.
We eat. He's had a
You guys, you and he were like doing each other's hair. I'm pretty sure.
He had a bit of an E.
No.
He should
Hey, team, I just want to make sure you know that somebody needs to paint E's helmet in the next 3 weeks.
They better.
Still got that yellow
Please.
thing.
And for
Yeah,
those
you
who
should-
didn't make the headshots on Saturday, I'm gonna schedule again for Thursday. And so, what's the rule? If they don't get their headshots, they're not playing, right?
Can't play in the league.
So, better get your asses there and find me and look nice before practice.
Yeah.
And wear your jerseys. Bring your jerseys.
Get a cut, put some deodorant on.
You gotta look nice. Better get that head
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, you get the. That's it.
How you look is how you look, right?
Yeah. Any other news for the team going on right now? We do got a drone, but we have yet to fly it because Minzy won't let me.
You gotta be skilled.
You gotta know how to drive that whip, bro. Gotta know how to drive that whip. You wanna fly that drone.
You gotta be able to do those videos, Brian. Get out there and get that drone done.
I know how to whip. I
Get
whip
it
some
together.
cross country. You know?
Yeah.
Marcus.
It's up there.
Yeah,
Marcus, if you're watching,
Yeah.
the drone has got your name on it, buddy.
Oh,
Did they
drone
say
man.
over here, love?
Playing around with yourself.
Wow.
Poodle watcher. Come on, dog.
Poodle? He said,
He is, man. You know what? He's one to keep
Hey,
saying.
happy
change the
belated
time.
birthday to Marcus and happy anniversary. It was his anniversary this weekend.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We-
Good job, Marcus.
I ain't gonna pop in and say
He was
nothing.
painting a house.
Come on,
Hey, he-
Marcus.
Hey, you can see he
posted
takes
in
one
the
year
group
married to
chat.
paint a
He
house.
said he wasn't
He's
available
made
to do
out.
the shoot until this week because it was
You
his
lying.
anniversary and his birthday.
Man,
Wow.
that's
Well,
crazy,
man.
bro. You supposed to at least pop in on the Facebook, bro. We could have, you know.
It didn't even
Right.
come. It didn't even come up as his birthday, so I don't know if he even has it listed.
Lying.
Damn
Probably
you,
put a-
Marcus.
Probably put a different birthday
Still was
on
on
there.
her son
you
on
know
your
how
phone,
I
or
be.
wasn't
Yeah.
it? It was still her son. It's my son's birthday.
I think I'm like 35 on Facebook.
Marcus.
Brad, you know Brad is real son.
like 20.
Oh, I know. I can't believe
Why
Brad
you
is
guys? Why you guys hating on Brad for?
We hate on Brad.
Yeah, you
Talking
are.
about
It's his dad we're talking about.
Y'all do look like.
Hey, he's
He
supposed to
does.
He say y'all look alike.
He look like it.
get the
He
fuck
ain't hit that
out.
growth spurt.
He said, "Yo,
Your ride can stay, but you get the fuck out.
wow, gotta go."
Brian's switching over to 300 now.
Crazy. So what do you guys think about the competition you're going to be facing this year in the league?
Cook.
You
We
got
got that on Tuesday and Thursday. That's the only competition we got.
I
That's
like,
it.
yourselves.
That's it.
Everybody else in the hood.
No, Nick.
Yeah, I feel like we are biggest enemies first and foremost, but after that, honestly,
Trash. Say it.
I ain't even gonna be disrespectful. I ain't seen a lot of film on anybody yet. Except for the teams I went up against last year. But I feel like as long as we all confident, come with our A game, ain't too many teams that can see us.
Facts.
Or C game, baby.
Well, from what I saw on different lives, I feel like a lot of people O-lines are real lazy. So I know that our defense is gonna have a field day with anybody offensive line in the league for real. And when it comes to our offensive line, my 2 touchdowns were basically walk-ins. So I feel like I won't be touched too much this season. And if I do, I know how to handle my business. So with that being said, I feel like Minzy said, our biggest enemies is ourselves. Because, before we had those 2 scrimmages, we was going at it with each other, knocking each other's heads off every practice.
Mm-hmm.
And then once we got to do it to somebody else, it was just like
Come together.
we were way prepared. Then other teams were they feel like they just started practicing.
Yeah.
And we've been practicing since what was that, September?
January.
Yeah,
January.
Then we got to separate you guys out there. That's how bad it was.
yeah. So it was physical when we was just 2-hand tapping. So
Wintertime shiver cold.
Yeah.
Out there trying to kill each other.
snow was coming down, and we was still getting physical. So we was just glad to put our pads on, make it happen. So I'm looking forward to this season.
I think the biggest asset you have is, most teams have a strong first team, and it kind of trickles down. But I think it's any man's ball game with ours. I mean, we got so much depth, but there's a lot of, it might not be so
Especially
equal,
in wideout.
but there's a lot of assets they bring that makes them could be starters on any other team,
Yeah.
or even ours. I mean, 'cause we got a double rotation going on.
Without a doubt. I feel like any one of our
Couple
receivers could-
rotations with receivers.
Honestly, I feel like we can mismatch each game. Each one of us.
It's like
start.
8. It's like 8 or 9 of them. That's
As
just,
if you put different receivers in each, every so often, they're not going to know they're not going to be able to contain any of them.
Same with the backfield too.
Yeah,
You
backfield.
got
Yeah.
Deshaun and you got Fikes. Those two alone are
Norm.
That's a 1-2
Norm.
punch right
Norm.
there.
Yeah,
Norm.
Norm.
in
Can't
there,
forget about Norm.
You got E coming out of retirement.
Hopefully, you know what I'm saying.
When he heal up, we gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna see what
We
he's
gonna
talking
see
about.
E.
You know what I'm saying?
E-code, bro.
I got faith, so.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think I give E a run for his money for the first 10 yards. I'm just gonna be truthful.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I see him run. I think I got
He
him.
said the
Hey,
first
look, I
10.
be trying to look out for my man's E, but he gotta
got a double, man.
working.
I got first 5 yards. It's tearing him up. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Hey,
That first,
First, that's it.
Yeah, that quick first
I got a
step.
double,
That's
man.
because he stutters. I got him.
What you think
I got a double, man.
about this season, bro?
about the season, competition wise, man, just like last year, I really don't see no competition until proven otherwise. Honestly, we compete so hard with ourselves and hold ourselves to a high standard so much, and the practices just be so crazy. When we get to game-like situations and we do what we do, I just really feel like it's nobody that can stop us. Because all it takes is just an instant, just one little instance, just for one of us to pop off and the whole team going crazy at that moment. So with us having that fire and that entourage together,
That's what happened in Lima.
I really feel like it's not about to be nobody stopping ourselves. Other than unless we face a team that's like us and that's popping off just like us, then that's when we really gonna see who ready to sit down and brawl with somebody. But other than that, I don't see nobody knocking us.
When you see the term of adversity, when you pull up the Lima Warriors and you're looking, and we had one or two offensive linemen, and then your defensive line's missing. You're missing a quarterback. You know, when you're running the 2 quarterback set, you're running running backs. I mean, that's what's adversity. But you know, Q and I are on the sidelines doing a makeshift line, makeshift this, makeshift that. You know, we had, you know, Jay Sean was there, of course, you know, and then Fikes. But you know, when you have your definitely set guys, and then your tight ends, you can get a chance to show up, you had to work. But you know, when you got Nick out there and you got a few other guys, and you're missing still some wide receivers, and you go out there still doing your business.
Score 40 points on
And then
the
when-
makeshift.
And then pretty much halftime, or you know, 20
That's when
minutes
they got
into
there,
it,
yeah.
they all come in there and it all played like there was no tomorrow. So you know,
Yep.
that's where I think the first sign of adversity happened, and it handled it very well. They didn't let that. You know, I was waiting for our team to break down. I wait for our team to start bickering and complaining because they didn't play a position that's not something they normally do, or to do whatever we got to do. But when we lined up and we were still doing the same plays, doing the same type of results, and then when all the, you know, the other guys coming that were coaching, I mean, you're looking, 15 guys showed up, you know, and again we put a few other guys in there on the makeshift line again, and we did it up, we did our thing. That's where, you know, you can overcome. When you can overcome adversity, that's when you know you've done your job.
Right.
Okay, one.
Think about this season, huh?
Who you think gonna stop us, K1?
Be honest, nah, I don't see nobody stopping us. Everybody really, to me, mud. I'm just being honest, you know that's me. Really mud.
We could be down by 50, and K wants to go call mud
Mud.
or butt.
Trash.
Definitely trash. Nah, but for real though, since I've been back, though, it's actually scary. It's like we too good. It's scary. And then the 2 games, it was just too scary.
Right.
But you got them, you know, Jay Sean, in his eyes, though, he looks up and sees 2,000 pounds, 2,200.
Feels pretty
It
good.
look like a
It's-
damn
it's-
You
it's
trust your offensive line.
trucks. You know, this is
Yeah.
like a damn truck stop going out there.
Yeah, I don't think y'all understand how big they really are, man. Because when I'm in the huddle, they don't look that big, and then I get lined up, and I see all of them just get down to their stance. I'm like, oh, these dudes is huge. Like, as soon as I hack the ball, like I can't even see the other defender. I just see the back of them. So I'm just basically walking, like literally walking behind them. Like my first touchdown, I was jogging. I was holding the back of LB jersey, and I literally, I followed him into the end zone. So that's why I said, like, we put so much work on each other.
Yeah, but you see a 420 pound coming around the corner, not sitting in the spot, coming downfield, lead blocking.
The blocking is like
Crazy.
insanely good. Like when
Definitely
Norm scored his
step up.
touchdown on that Michigan game, I got pictures of it, and he's following the blockers, and the blockers are like
That's
just.
scary, bro.
They just
I
pushing
mean,
everybody out the way.
I saw Officer Payne at the soccer game yesterday and had a conversation with him. He didn't know that we got all these players from
Yeah,
the
shout out
Lions.
my dog.
He
Officer
didn't
Payne.
realize the lines are
Yes,
full.
sir.
OP.
And I was
Yes,
telling
sir.
him, talking to him about the team, and he's like, no one's gonna touch us.
He don't know. I can say that though because I play with Payne.
You didn't
He
play
know the
with-
names though. He repped a lot of our
Yeah,
games.
I was gonna say high school to now.
Oh, yeah, he know. He
But
know.
I got a question for everybody. And y'all chime in one at a time. But y'all goals like for the season, personal, and then your team goal as a whole.
Well, me personally, obviously, I want to have a stellar season. I want to have a stellar season. Definitely lead the pack. Receiving wise. Both verbally as a leader. Even though I'm where I see on my chest, I still gotta lead my group. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, it's a lot of guys on our team. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to throw out some crazy number like 2,000 yards, but every time I touch the ball, I'm trying to hit that end zone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to put it in there every time. And then you say you beat me? You can beat me.
I'll beat you.
Okay, I about to say.
After.
No, but for the team, definitely just bringing it together some more. Chemistry. Becoming a family, doing stuff together more because honestly, like we always just saying, we don't see nobody that can beat us. Off the field, we are our biggest enemies, and that comes with knowing each other. Knowing what buttons we could push. To motivate one another, and that just takes being around each other more. You know what I mean? So, like I said, just bringing it together more.
I think we need to do team building exercise, go paintballing or something.
Man, you
Let's go eat.
trying to put a gun in these dudes' hands? Come on. No, team building though. What Nick's saying is the button to push is
Can we eat?
when you practice for so long, you find out, what gets on somebody. You draw that eye, that jaw. He kind of clenched his teeth, so whether it's words or adversity or calling him out or something. But the thing is, they all do it, and that's why I think where Nick keeps striving and saying is that it's the worst thing to have is that when you line up with somebody that knows your habits,
Yeah.
and that's how you become that powerful person on and off the field is knowing that brother of yours is going to make you better.
Accountability.
Yeah.
Accountability.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You jump right in there.
You feel me?
What's yours for the season?
Season goes for the team. First of all, win the division.
Nice shoes.
Oh yeah, thank you. These my women. Shout out, thank you, baby.
Well, we
Shout out
figured
Monty,
they were
feel me?
girls.
Shout out Monty, these hers.
She about
Stop
looking for
playing.
right now.
She's
Like,
like,
Where's my damn shoes at?
She definitely know I'm
Definitely
wearing.
looking for that.
She definitely know I'm wearing. The team goes win the division. I want us to be more. We a family now, but I want us to be more bonded together as a family before playoffs. So really, can't nobody stop us, and we gonna really be able to hold each other accountable with no problems, frustrations, or issues. Which also comes with the team bonding. Make a national bid.
Big facts.
But first, that comes with winning it all here. First, we got to win the championship here. But with that,
no, win.
no,
Not if.
it's coming with win. That comes with winning it first.
That's right. We win it.
That's coming with winning it first. But before that, we just got to take it each game at a time. So right now, the goal is we got 3 weeks to prepare for June 12th. Cutters on the clock. And for personal goals, myself, and I'm an athlete, so it's not, I can't even say your position right now. So I just gotta have at least, I want 6 interceptions, 4 forced fumbles. And if I'm playing corner, I at least need 40 tackles. But if I'm playing safety or linebacker, I need 80. I need 80, 90 tackles.
I'm gonna hold it to you.
Chase Allen.
Oh yeah, that's return to MVP again. I'm coming for that again as well, and league MVP too. Applying a lot of pressure.
Mm.
I like it.
Scary.
Personal, just be the best running back I can be. Every time I touch the ball, I want to score. Run a couple people over, make it happen. So take off on a couple safeties. So, with that being said, I just when my numbers called, I know that we got like five running backs, 5-6 running backs. So I know when they call 36, I'm gonna make it do what it do with my time. And then for a team, I want to win it all. I hate losing. So I never liked losing since I was 4 years old. I've been playing for this game since I was 4 years old. So losing's never been an option for me. So making it happen, getting all the dubs that we can get, go to nationals and make it happen that way. So those are probably my goals for us. And definitely rookie of the year for sure.
Yes, sir. Okay, that.
And team goals, I really just want to win. Speak up with life. I really just want to win this year.
If you just talk loud, you should pick it up.
Because last year, man, I don't want to say we blew it, but we blew it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Last year was
we got to make up for it this year.
Facts.
Last year was a lot
But you know what?
of
They make you
factors.
strap on one thing. When you go up there and you beat yourself in the first game, the Patriots,
Yep.
and we do the total count at 40, and then we look up on the sidelines, and I'm trying to tell the ref there's 58.
70.
So strap them on. The part that I'll never want anybody else to see is to say we was outplayed and say, look, they added more people. Let them add everybody. We're that good.
We beat
Right.
ourselves.
We
that
beat our
game.
games,
Yeah.
and that's it, man.
Yeah.
That's all.
And we got too cocky that game, too.
Mm-hmm.
We let that 6-0 get to us, even though we really should have won. But we let it get to us.
They really not like that.
Did not.
Personal goals? I really don't know, man, because
Cook an alligator for the team, that's a personal goal.
yeah, I guess that could be a personal goal.
The offensive line alone eating that.
We gotta get the big one.
You gotta get a couple for him.
LV like by itself.
I'm pretty sure you ate half to yourself.
No.
So
If you talk about team goals, I think the big goal that everybody should look at is ownership. Whether you did something wrong or you did something right, next goal on that would be coachable.
Yep.
If you have the ownership and you're coachable, there's nothing you can't do. So when you get on that field, that's the coach's job to find that little flaw or that, to look at you in your eyes and see that mental status, or be able to put you in a spot that you never played because we know that. So that's where I think this year's team is actually overcame last year's team, because we did have a good nucleus of guys last year. We did do our thing, but this year we got a lot more pieces on the chess table that can make the right moves for us.
Yeah, I think also too our biggest thing this year will be outside stuff, not letting it affect us. And like I said, life happens. That's the life of an athlete. You're so focused on your craft that sometimes the outside source or the outside stuff gets kind of pushed back, but it also can make an impact on it. So I think it's all in what you control, what you can control type thing, and
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So, and even just like we said, just this summer, just this winter, we had a lot of stuff go on our team. Period, just within our team. So, but like I said, we all bond together and become more of a brother. Keep that brotherhood type thing going. I think we'll be fine.
What about you, Brian? Let us know what your goals are.
My goals are to take a lot of pictures.
How many in practice?
no, he's saying take a lot of pictures. He really want to get paid for all them
That's
pictures.
right. I would like to
really
get
what he's
paid,
saying.
but-
He's trying to get that cheese, y'all. Stop playing. Stop playing.
But honestly,
There's a picture.
just to make sure that I'm there to support the team, any way I can, media, just at the games and stuff like that. Trying to get some spotlight on these guys that are trying to go to the next level, or that are doing it for the next level. I know not everybody is, but for the ones that are trying, that's.
What's amazing on that part is we keep reiterating to the guys is that the guy from the Crusaders went over to Germany you know, they keep saying, you know, the young men on our team, like, what's the team going to do for us? Well, you know, you can offer so much. We do an overview footage of the games to keep the stats going. But Brian, you know, and Jacob, we, you know, with them guys, take a little monetary commitment from the players' behalf to make sure they take care of it, to get some, you know, private footage. You know, that's where it's going to go, and don't think that you can't go play somewhere. That's, you know, I know Ty preaches it all the time, but the thing is to see somebody out of the league go to Germany and maybe a chance, you know, at the next level. That's just the next step. You know, several years ago, we had a couple players that I've known of that actually went to the NFL just, you know, by free choice, you know.
Yep.
So there's an opportunity. Nick made a comment about college, you know, JUCO school or whatever it is, you know. And some of these dudes go to these colleges, they get problematic ways, grades, or just personal life.
Yeah.
But this is the film footage that they need to get back in there.
Right.
You know, because they just don't take nobody off the street no more, man. You know,
You
you got to do it and
gotta have proof of your ability.
And gotta be ready.
be ready. You know, and that's one thing that I will respect out of what Q said. He goes, if they pick up the phone and call us, our motto is, we're going to tell the truth.
Yep.
So if you think you're that good, you know, maybe someday each player should ask us, what do we think about your ability? And what do you think we can help you become better with? You know, that's where it's at.
Shout out to Ronaldo too. He been grinding for years. I played 8 years of semi-pro. I think Ronaldo played 6 of them, and he been grinding all 6 years for the Crusaders, and he been a baller all 6 years. So to see him finally get his chance and actually, you know, to see it pay it forward. So shout out to him because he truly grinds, like for real. So.
And so that's all it really takes is, I mean, hard work and dedication, you know, for anything, job, I mean, sports, you know, even with my photography, that's why I try to do as much as I can for the team and stuff like that, you know, so hopefully, that, you know, one of these days, I hate to leave you guys, but if the Colts come calling me, I'll still make the game.
Coach,
Tell him
this is
to
the
get
tickets.
us
We'll give you a bad review.
You feel me? Hey, if it's
Or
sponsored
hell,
by team
I'd settle for the
line,
comments.
it's
I don't
awesome.
care.
It wouldn't be right if we ain't tell you to go.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, man.
The thing is, though, that's the learning curve for everybody.
Yep.
Because if you get move on to the next level, and somebody says, "Well, man, he got fed. Now it's time to move in that spot." Nick, that's a good analogy, Nick. That's how you got to look at it. Is that there's room at the table.
Yep.
You know, I tell everybody that, you know, I keep my circle small. And a lot of people know me. There's a lot of people think they know me. But the thing is, I always tell people, you come around, there's always a spot at the table. You know what? You got to be good enough to sit down and enjoy that meal. You got to be able to eat. You know, you go to practice and you want to run half-ass, or you want to go to a game and brag about it and think he's going to be that game day wonder. You know what? It's known. You know, that fact, you guys already know how we are. You know, so we got enough of it. But the thing is, there's enough great athletes on this team in positions and in photography, videography, coaching wise. I mean, I think we compete at all levels.
This how I say this. This how confident I am in all the athletes we got. I feel like we so good, and I don't even hate to say it. No, I'm gonna say it. Fuck it. I feel like we could reload next year and have a whole new team, and all our guys from this year could go somewhere, go college, next level stuff like. That's how confident I am in our team because we got that much depth. So, but like the coach said, it's all in your grind and what you're doing outside of the football team. Like Kayvon said all the time, be 1% better. You know what I'm saying? That's in all aspects. Like outside of the field, like at home with your girl, with, you know, just with it, whatever. You gotta be 1% better. Always.
Put a
Just do
pressure on
something.
yourself.
Yeah, just do something to make yourself better every
I always,
day.
I always laugh. People say 1% better. What do you do when you hit 100? But then you set your goal again.
Keep going.
Start
Yeah,
over.
you got to start
Reload.
over. Reload.
Yeah.
It's not.
So I got a question for you because you probably know. How do they rank the semi-pro teams? I mean, there's a ton of semi-pro teams across the nation.
Well, first
So
of all,
where do you find the rankings at?
there's a lot of different ways and applications how it's done, but it all starts off your previous year record. So like the Crusaders, you know, they were in the elite and around our area to get it done. So we was down there. I mean, give props out, but we were really hoping Circuit City won that game. because if Circle City wins that game, it's like computer points to a sense. So
Yeah.
they move up.
The college bowl.
And then when Circle City, we come down and we whip up on them, we taking them points back. So I mean, I'm just gonna be real. So each time you play something, so preseason games affected. You know, I mean the Tomahawks, you know, they was telling us about how many players they had and this and that. We didn't know from Adam. We went down there and did what we did, but then, you know, you go to the Lima Warriors and they're in a different league. You know, control the scrimmage or not, but again, what
Does that still count?
it does and it don't, you know. So I mean, that's the only one it does. It's controlled, so it's not going to be an official game. But when you go over there and you handle your business, it gets looked at.
Yeah.
So the thing people understand is that if you look at even college football, they say if you play a strength of schedule, even in your preseason games, it boosts you up. So it's the same thing happens in semi-pro. So as it goes on, and then it also how the league looks. So if you get, you know, let's say Lake County and Circle City and the Titans and, you know, and there's all these teams like this that are in our league and they start doing very well and we start doing it, even though we can beat up on each other, but if they stay tough and strong, you draw points off them, even in a loser-win situation.
They don't go by points forced or points allowed. They don't look at that stuff.
Both of them do. That's how you get your points.
Yeah.
So again, like let's just say you go out here and let's just call it Team B. We go down there in Team B and they're not ranked, but let's say Team A goes down there and they're ranked nationally, and they only beat them by 12, then their points go down.
Is there any teams in the BGFL that are ranked nationally?
Not at this time.
Not anymore, because
Well,
the Patriots were, right?
The Tornadoes not
Tornadoes, yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Okay.
they are. I think they like
26 or something like
26.
Where can you find
They
the
moved up.
rankings
I'm
at?
sorry.
Is there a
That's a
website or
mistake.
something that
Yeah,
shows
there's
that?
actually semi-pro.
17?
17.
Semi-pro. There's actually a semi-pro site, but we only gonna hit those guys in the playoffs. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't face them.
no, we will face.
No, we gonna
Yeah, I
face
wanted to see them.
In the regular season, we don't face them, but we will see them in the championship.
Oh yeah, they be tough. Spicy.
Tornadoes, yeah.
They so the
wanted to
trash
see
talk.
the
Are you guys
Patriots
staying
again.
off the trash talk this year?
Yes.
No trash talk
they-
sites.
It's okay. We'll address that. They're supposed to stay off the trash talk page. It's a
I had to
couple of-
leave the Indiana real semi one
Yeah,
because I got
just-
tired of
just
bullshit
limit it.
talk.
It's a couple of them that still try, but you know we work that out in practice with running and making you throw up type
Good,
situations.
good. that just negatively affects the team when they
Well,
see that.
My thing is on trash talk.
Show
This my thing on it. Like trash talk it's in the game. We know
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Everybody know it. My thing is the way I play. I've never been a trash talker as far as football goes. Basketball, that's a different story. Football, I ain't no trash talker because it'll take me out of my game. If
Right,
I'm
you
quiet
should.
and I'm focused,
You do the talking on the field
Yeah.
more than.
And some people can trash talk and still be elite. So I think it's just all in how you are. Your makeup of you. If you're a trash talker, you can still be elite.
But if you're
Nick,
that person that takes
Nick
the
can
trash
talk
talk,
trash and still score 3 touchdowns.
right? But if someone
Yeah,
is a
I
trash
can't
talker
do that.
and they take it personal, and then they
Motivate
it gets in their
man. I
head.
like
Yeah, it's a
Right,
couple
right,
that's on
right.
our team that be talking
You know.
that they can't.
Well, the situation
Can't bring
is,
it back.
Nicky K. Bond, they're the most trash talking boys.
But
ever.
the reason
They
why-
still
the reason
put
why
you
we-
in the
Right,
dirt.
right.
Yeah.
Back
the
it
reason
up,
why we
bro.
don't encourage it though is it's not because we really don't care what gets said. We really don't. I mean, because it's you as a person, but it's when the people jump on that bandwagon and then they get your feelings hurt, and then they say things that are beyond text.
Escalate.
Yeah, personal.
So that's
Yeah.
So-
that's very derogatory.
And you have still people even on our team that they do like jumping on that little bandwagon. They like to throw them pop shots, you know. And then when it happens, they get their feelings hurt. And then
Yep.
words start coming out. So
Yep.
if you can keep it at a level, you know, we're all about keeping it at that level. I mean, they talk to me, I'm talking about it. But the thing is, you got to understand that it's only skin deep. You know, we grown men. We're gonna go to work the next day. You know, I mean, that's life. But the thing is, when it gets to the point where you start talking enough shit on that page where you're bringing the feelings of your team in there, and then all of a sudden, it's not the team, it's the individual.
Yeah,
So if you could do it truthfully and personal and try to make sure that moves correct on your behalf, that's one thing. But leave out all the organizations. That's how it needs to be.
So this may be a question you can't answer, but what are your thoughts on the BGFL as a league? What are your thoughts?
What do you mean? I answer everything. Okay. I think
No one for the BGFL is watching this right now.
No, I think the league, man. I mean, the league, we just got some new representatives in certain positions out there. I think that, you know, with the people in the correct position, I think is good. But I think I think I can do an asset with it too. You know, I think I can bring a different walk. You gotta remember back in the day when, you know, we was the Federal Football League. You know, I was on that board. That's when we won our championships. So I mean, it's escalated. You know, the Blitz was part of that. A lot of these teams have kind of branched off of it. Seminoles actually with a Rage. So there's a lot of teams that was with us back in the day, and we've grown. So you know, the Rhinos was a part of this whole thing, and going on and on and on. But the BGFL, I praise them because they did do a little bit of research, and they did do some, you know, some boundaries and said, you know, this is going to be a good fit. This is going to be, you know, this is going to be positive. Mike Winger, my man, I mean, he's definitely done it. You know, the Tornadoes, I mean, they've got some positive influence with us. We conversed back and forth.
I know the Tornadoes have been around for a while.
And, you know, again, it just takes, it takes a thing. People say, you know, you have all this money. I mean, Q and I had 2 quarters and some lint. We started this team.
Sure.
That's just true money right there, man. And
Q been saying this for like 5 years.
it has.
I mean, he used to tell me every year, he was like, bro, I want to start my own
You
team.
know, and you know, for the last 20 years, man, I keep getting dudes asking me, why don't you do it? Why don't you do it? You know, and you know, when Q come up that one Sunday afternoon, man, we started talking. He said, "It's for real," and I said, "Look, man, I just tell people how it is. If you're serious, you know, that's it. You don't waste my time.
Right.
But if you're not serious, you waste my time. That's where animosity starts. You know, and then when people start, you know, LB and those guys like, man, you know, you run it, we coming. You know, Q comes on there, you know, Q and I come together right there, and it was funny about simultaneously like Wolverines. And he's like, it's done. We was either that or the Raiders. We weren't sure which one we were
Posted
doing.
the Ducks like 5 years ago.
No, we was gonna do the Ducks,
Ducks.
man. But you know
The
what?
Mighty Ducks.
But you know, we go back to what we have in common. But believe it or not, it's funny because, you know, we looked at Michigan, and one day we was talking about the Ducks, and that's my second team, and that's his. And then we started talking about Charles Woodson, we found out the Raiders. So it's like, wow, there's a lot of interest, you know. So when you have the same interest, it helps out. But, you know, you look at the league itself, I think it's grown. I think it's positive.
It's been around, what, 4? This is the 4th year or 5th?
It happened right after that guy got the death. They had to switch over to the BGFL.
The player died, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Had a shot.
He
to
was
his
from
stomach.
Ohio team.
No, he's actually over here. We was down to the Lions. Played him the week before.
Oh, he got hit in the sternum.
Yep.
Was it, like
Cracked
hit
rock.
cracked his ribs and
No,
his
it
sternum right here.
Stopped his heart.
Yeah.
So
Man.
And what we end up finding out is, you know, it's semi-pro, so a lot of people don't have
Faulty equipment.
certain
So he didn't have
Yeah.
new
one.
age equipment.
Somebody
and
asked me about that yesterday at the game.
middle of
Somebody
the
else was taking
shoulder pads
pictures.
Wasn't all the way strapped down, so that blow just it hit right
All
where it wasn't
chest.
supposed to. Yeah, so
It was opened up.
you know, and that's
unfortunate, yeah.
so everybody knows this. I mean, the player's responsible for the helmet conditioning and check,
Yeah.
shoulder pads conditioning and check.
You buying it? They're stopped.
NFL doesn't say you got to have knee
helmet,
pads and
man.
thigh pads, stuff like that. But you know, again, we tell the players, you know, we advise you go get a doctor, get a physical.
For sure.
You know, that's on our waiver. And you know, a lot of people don't understand. But we find out, you know, here the last couple of days that we about some people have been playing some flag that has some medical conditions they shouldn't be playing flag with. You know, so you know it's hard to leave the game you love. But on the second note, you know, you're out there and you know you're putting the stress on the team because you're not wearing the right equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it goes for you, Brian. I mean, it's the same thing when you're taking photos and stuff like that, and you know, I mean, you got a lot of money in your photo equipment,
Yeah.
and people out there, you know, I like that photo, but you know, when you don't want to share that photo, it's not because he's being greedy, but you know, to get your personal satisfaction of
For sure.
that shot.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to pay the man for what he does best, and I mean, he's got proof. I mean, with the comments, and he just did some concerts and stuff like that.
Best
I mean,
photographer in the city.
Fort
Got a
Wayne
portfolio. Check it out.
shot the
For sure.
opening their
Got
first
plenty to
inaugural
check.
football soccer game yesterday.
Brian's getting ready to start a Facebook page, and he's gonna be posting all his pictures.
I already have Facebook.
On top of doing his
Good to see.
website.
I don't know what it is, but from the Press Box Photography. That's right.
Yes,
We're gonna get
sir.
it right from the press box. Y'all make sure y'all follow Brian, man. He lit.
PBP, baby.
I'll be starting my back up on my articles too when the season starts back up. My game recaps from the press box.
Usually a lot. You got a lot you can cover now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got.
I ain't even get one in last year. I might have
I feel me.
So we got a special edition going tonight. We K1 got the
Oh yeah, I told him he can have his own segment.
we call that the roast session with K1.
K1 roast
We came
session.
up with this last week. We was talking about King where he was crying because he got dropped on the interception.
Man.
Oh yeah, he did though. I mean, we got the film. He got dropped by a little dude too.
Oh man, a little dude.
Yeah, he scooped him up.
He definitely scooped him.
Oh
Bro.
my god.
And I hope he hearing it too.
He's probably not even watching it.
Who got the Miss
And my brother.
Butterworth Award?
Uh,
Was that Ken?
yeah, that was my brother. Pancake.
I really don't
Extra
believe
butter.
that you didn't block for him, man. I think he's full crap. You seem like a
You
guy
never
like you.
blocked, bro. You barely won.
He said extra syrup.
But definitely, actually, he tried to say he slipped, but I zoomed in on it.
Are we gonna? Is this
got
gonna be
photos?
added to the awards
Oh,
dinner?
It's gonna be the awards dinner.
Yes.
Mizzy had the
The
back,
Mrs.
Mizzy had the back shot of it.
Yep.
So
Yeah, he had the back and I had the
we
front.
We need to find a-
vivid proof of what
Somebody
He
on
tried
the
to say
team.
he tripped over
Stovall.
Yeah, Stovall. But
uh,
Stovall was already.
And I was like, no, let me just
Yeah.
Hey, is Stovall in on this roast?
Snowball. Oh,
Did he
what?
do it?
Huh?
He got stood up too.
Stovall asked for
Yeah.
him.
Hey,
said
Don't
on the,
know why.
he did on the line though.
Yeah,
didn't he?
that's what I'm
By
saying.
the little guys.
Yeah, him and my brother.
Hey,
By the little guys.
There's
He was
no
getting
way.
hit. Hey, I'm pretty sure Stovall was getting handled at the Michigan Tomahawks
Honey
game.
had to be like 163, so okay.
Wow.
Definitely, he was on
Hey,
Nick's
with
side.
two thigh pads and a neck collar.
Yeah,
Matsui neck collar on.
Buddy had a neck roll. I'm like,
What?
that's
Definitely had a neck
bro.
roll.
He was trying to get to it.
Yeah.
He
Still
got
got
he
He
was
got
not
to
playing.
it twice.
Hey, he didn't want to show the grief, so he put his head up like a safety, like real quick, like you looking around.
Was that the Tomahawk game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
He
look,
was
Brian, you
getting,
saw it.
he was getting handled.
Yeah. Even Brian knows.
I ain't gonna cap, I ain't seen Brad since the Tomahawks game.
We could have charged. We could have charged that guy
He's
assault
looking
with
for David's
assault.
helmet, bro. That's what he
Damn near, yeah. We gonna talk about that.
That's a sore subject. I don't think we should bring that up.
Yeah, we gonna let that one slide under the
Man.
rug. Cause
David, we're gonna buy you a helmet from the Goodwill. It's okay, buddy.
I can't even do
With the-
We got.
That's not recognition.
We're gonna give him the Bobby Boucher
I'm
helmet.
Sports Unlimited or something. I'm gonna get bro right at least.
yeah, gotta go to
He
sports.
getting the
Nah, he
one
said Brad looked out for him. Brad gave him a nice.
Yeah, Brad gave him one of his. Yeah,
We're gonna give the
his
Bobby Boucher helmet with the one bar across it.
My mama said.
Jim Thorpe helmet.
Yeah,
The Jim Thorpe helmet, the leather joint.
Alligators are on because got all their teeth and no toothbrush.
No, but I got a question too with the draft. With the draft ending and stuff like that, and NFL teams getting their teams ready and stuff like that. Like I know everybody got their teams. Of course, the Raiders. Shout out to us.
Right,
but
man.
like,
Trash.
yeah, you know. But no,
I'm really a Bills fan.
no. But, come on,
I ain't gonna say nothing.
come on, calm down. But no, like if what do y'all see y'all individual teams that y'all like going and like what direction y'all see your team going? I know you a Colts fan, K-Ron. So
I'm a
like,
Bears fan.
I don't even want to talk
Don't
about
say nothing about no Carson Wentz.
I don't even want to talk about
I'm
it.
I don't
waiting.
even follow football
No
anymore.
Carson
but
Wentz chance?
Word.
None.
I was gonna say, I'm
I'm an
gonna
Eagles fan.
500 this year.
I'm
I'm
an
gonna
Eagles
give you guys
fan.
all
Don't say
hyped up.
nothing
I think
about
Are
Carson
you
Wentz.
heartbroken because
He's
Carson
gonna tear
Wentz
the league up
left?
this year,
Well,
bro.
I'm not heartbroken. I
Darren
wanted
Waller.
him gone.
You better recognize Darren Waller.
He's
Oh,
a
yeah.
beast.
Darren Waller's
Top three
a problem.
tight end in the league.
I think you're number one.
They
It's
was talking-
him, Kelsey.
They was
And
talking
Kittle.
about.
And a healthy
But
kid.
they was
I don't,
talking.
I don't see
Hey.
nobody.
I can't.
that's top
I can't
three.
take-
I know, but they
I
talking
can't
about how
take
the-
Zach Ertz out of there either.
I know, but they took. They
Noah
talking
Fant.
about,
I like Noah Fant too. For
but
the,
they talking
for the
about Kittle. They
Broncos.
said that there's so many problems going on in San Francisco
Yeah,
that
he about to be
Darren.
out of there. He's out of there.
Yeah, he needs to come on over to
Who
the
is?
Raiders, bro. We
He's
take care of him
coming
too.
to the Colts. He's
That's
coming to the
tight.
Colts.
Waller.
Who is?
Kittle.
Ball and Kittle, bro. Because you know what's gonna happen?
Waller. The crazy part, he's a natural receiver.
He is.
Yeah, he just
He's
big.
big, bro.
Like Kyle Pitts.
But
He a
from-
natural
from
receiver. He
damn
just
4'3".
big.
Watch out for that rookie.
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts from
That's who I
Fred.
wanted, but I'll take
Atlanta?
Devontae.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take
Oh, of course,
Devontae.
I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah, who
Talk about
wouldn't?
the Eagles.
You know, I feel like we're
Hey,
going.
don't forget, we're
We
gonna
gonna
have
make
a
some
fantasy football league
noise.
for just the team, right?
Facts.
Facts.
Ooh, when we gonna start that?
Tomorrow.
We'll drop that bomb. So.
But yeah, them Eagles, you know, I want to
Who's
see
gonna be the
that.
commissioner?
I
You?
want to see that even though I ain't no Alabama fan, I want to see that Alabama team.
Roll Tide, baby.
You
Roll
feel me?
Tide.
Your
Roll
squad,
Tide.
nigga.
You feel me? Go ahead, throw it up. You feel
No,
me?
sir. Roll
Say
Tide.
go
Roll,
Tigers. You feel me?
roll Tide. No cap.
Nah, but you know, I definitely
Yeah,
see
Ivy
us.
Tech fan.
That's crazy.
Ivy Tech.
You know what
Ivy
you,
Tech
hey,
Eagles.
you know what I feel though when he says roll tide? I think about like my Yankees. People say, you like the Yankees? We say, oh yeah, we buy the pennant every time we win. So,
He
I
said
mean,
we buy the
it's the same thing going on
Roll
in Roll
Tide.
Tide. I mean, they buying it. I mean,
Right.
Nah,
you
don't
gotta
do us
hey,
like that,
hold
man.
up. Mug had a Bentley on damn Instagram the other day. I'm like, listen, you just don't go down to the damn five and dime shop and pull one in Bentley. I mean, he was definitely getting loaded up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, don't do us like that, man.
You know it's like
Hey,
that.
cashing in.
Then
Next
don't
year-
he,
next
don't
year
he
Saban's
own a
gonna get
whole
in
like
trouble.
a car store and he give all his players a car?
Oh, he does.
Like what?
And money, and he gives farm equipment to the family, and he gives.
Which is highly illegal, right?
You know that gonna be busy.
No, but he find a way to do it.
Hey, you know he on the board of the SEC.
Until the
though.
NCAA
That gonna be
gets
busy, bro.
No, but they say everybody do it. It's just a matter of who get caught and who don't.
Charity donation.
Somebody hit that lottery
Pete Carroll was
all
wilding
up.
out. That's
Pete
what-
Carroll, Pete. That's why he came to the.
Yeah, Pete Carroll was wilding out. That's why he got caught.
Before Reggie and them told on him, he said, get out of here.
I felt the heat.
No,
No,
it
but
was
go
like
ahead.
Reggie with it.
With them Eagles, though, what's up?
Oh, now we gonna make some noise in that NFC East.
Yeah.
Jalen
Now,
Hurts.
who we got?
I like Jalen. I like Jalen.
Cowgirls?
Ah,
No.
Trash.
Giants? No.
Hey, I like that.
Hey.
I like that quarterback. Though.
Galladay? Galladay went to
Washington
the
ain't
Giants
even got a
too?
name. I ain't even trying to
the
hear that.
Washington football team.
They just
Hey,
show up.
they defense
that's
is
what I'm
tough though.
saying. Yeah. No, they're not their defense. Chase Young is tough.
No, they got some good
That's their
corners.
defense.
Who's they corner?
They got Kyle
No, you
Fuller,
know.
Fabian,
Kyle Fuller's elite.
Yeah.
Fabian Moreau. He's tough. They solid.
I'll
They
tell you
did
something.
they thing
I'll
last
tell
year.
you something about
They
Jay
did-
Sean. He pulls these
Seahawks.
games out.
I'm a
He's like,
Seahawks
I'm gonna
fan.
check up on him. He does tell the truth on him.
He is
He knows.
Seahawks fan.
He knows.
Man, yeah, he's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
fun.
DK.
He's gonna know his
Big DK,
stuff.
you know what I'm saying? But listen, see with us, the problem with us, we need an old line.
Y'all can
You know
give
what
us
I'm saying?
Russell though.
Not at all. Not at all. We need him.
Just
We
think what
we
is
definitely
that,
need him
Pettis?
for sure.
That Pettis, whatever?
Yeah.
Now,
Just
y'all
think-
need a good
hey,
running back.
Just think if he'd have went to Seattle.
Take
The
that
thing-
pressure off of Russ.
See, the thing is with the running back, Chris Carson, he did his thing when he wasn't injured. When he wasn't
That's the
injured,
problem.
he
Y'all
did his
whole
thing.
running back
Our
core get
whole
injured.
running back core, bro, we pulled
All
out
of
Marshawn Lynch, what was that, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Talk about
Out
it.
of free agency.
You said what?
Listen,
Be small? Oh, okay.
Hey,
He
listen.
had like 2 carries for like -3 yards.
Hey, calm down. Look at his stats
But-
overall.
You know what I'm saying? Rashad, we went through our whole. We went through what? Rashad Penny, Chris Carson. We had a white boy running back, Travis Homer. He was a rookie that last year.
That
He
sounds
got
like a
injured
white
too.
guy name.
But he more
Travis
like
Homer.
yeah, he played like Christian McCaffrey, just not like as fast. Like he can go out, he can run a route, things like that.
So
But
poor man.
He's not physical.
Yeah.
yeah, he's not. He's more, you know what I'm saying? Like
Finesse running back.
yeah. So, but we just gotta figure it out. And our whole line, we just gotta figure it out because our defense can make it happen, but it's just our offensive line. Russell be running.
Seahawks defense been elite for years.
Yeah. But the thing is, and we lost Shaq. I'm hurt. We lost Shaquille Griffin to the Jags. Now the Jags gonna be a problem this year. I ain't gonna lie.
I see.
Finally, they might have.
Travis
they might actually be
Etienne,
good this year.
Trevor Lawrence,
I see them.
DJ
making noise.
Shark.
They got young
Hyde's there
receivers.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see
Yep.
them making noise in the next
Carlos
couple
Hyde,
years.
I saw
And then
that.
Carlos Hyde, and you got CJ Henderson on defense,
Yep.
and yeah, Ronnie Harrison, you know, Roll Tide.
Oh, my God.
Who else is over there?
Tim Tebow.
Get
No.
Ah!
Get it out of my ear.
Hey, that boy there for moral support.
Literally, he there for
Hey,
a
he
prayer.
just sold 500
Yeah,
tickets.
tickets.
So we
You
signed.
see
Exactly,
his
there
jersey?
it
You
is.
see his jersey?
It's already number one.
Exactly.
Number one.
That's
Come on, man.
crazy.
He got a name.
I'm about to get it just because.
That's
Quiet,
what
quiet,
we're
G.
doing.
You better go
Quiet.
get that Florida Tim Tebow.
Say that.
That
I
Florida
got
Tim
that
Tebow.
Percy
I'm
P.
not buying no
Percy-
85.
I was buying Aaron
Jaguars.
Hernandez Florida one there. That was.
You say you almost bought an Aaron
He
Hernandez?
might get pulled over wearing that. Just on GP.
I ain't gonna cap. He was a problem at Florida. He gave us the work.
You sure did. Gave y'all
He did.
work
He
with
gave
that.
boys that work.
He
in
gave
the
Gave y'all
Alabama.
work with that pistol. That's what he gave.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't do it, bro.
Nah.
He gave that
Hey,
work
you got
in prison
Fred
too.
Hey,
He
when
was
they-
there. He might not have did it, but he was there.
Wait, when them two boys lined up, you had Gronk in him. That's
Is Gronk still playing or is he in the WWE?
No, he's
Nah,
good,
Gronk
man. He's
playing,
back.
yeah.
Yeah, Gronk
Yeah.
coming back.
Gronk leaving with Tom Brady.
Yeah.
That's what he.
He's gonna be
He
leaving
killed my
more
fantasy this
retarded
year,
than he
'cause
already
did not do
is.
what I thought he was going to do.
Hey,
Not
that's
to
why
the
you
playoffs.
pick, that's why you pick him up during playoffs.
Yeah,
sir.
yeah.
Fantasy is strategic. I've learned
Yeah,
this
Gronk-
over the
I
last
suck
few
at fantasy
years. I-
football, so
man,
I'm gonna be
you
the
gotta
last
study,
one in
bro.
this damn
Yeah.
league.
Them little fantasy TV shows be giving a lot of insight.
I'll be
I
buying
like
that.
it.
You gotta pay attention to all that.
I'll be buying
too,
that
real, bro.
fantasy
Hey, people be dropping
fantasy
people.
football
You got-
magazine
hey,
at the store.
yeah,
People thought it was crazy. I dropped Antonio Brown during the
I
season,
had to.
picked him right back up
Yeah.
during playoff time.
Yeah.
Got me like 20 points every time.
Damn.
What? I'm not, bro.
Yep.
I'm horrible. I always forget to do my lineups.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Tripping.
you kind of like how my. Never mind.
You an easy dub. That's it.
Yeah.
I know when I play you, I'm like, oh yeah, I can relax this week.
I need
Oh, I'll
20.
make sure I'm
Pick
not.
my phone
I'm
down.
not. I'm
He said,
forgetting.
Hey, you locked in now.
I'm gonna
He's
put it in my
like,
phone.
Brian said he
Fuck
was
you,
shutting
Nick
down. You
Cody.
know that
I'm
way.
gonna fucking beat your ass this week.
Hey, no, I
What
be
about
on
the
it.
Bears, baby? What's going on with the Bears, man?
Not a man, not a.
Ooh, that y'all got
Hey.
Fields though.
They
Oh
got
yeah,
Fields.
Justin. I want to see what Justin.
Yeah.
does.
It'll be better than last year, I feel like.
Definitely that.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
For sure.
I don't know what they was doing last
Y'all really right there. It's like a couple pieces.
Y'all could have been
Nah,
there
they
last
need
year. I feel
somebody
like
who
Mitchell
gon- They
Mitchell
need
just
somebody who
couldn't
can
get
make
it
Allen
there.
Robinson look like Allen Robinson, because that boy nice for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Running back nice.
Anthony
Montgomery-
Miller too. That slot receiver.
Yeah, 17.
Montgomery nice. I like him. The
Yeah,
running back.
David.
Oh yeah, Montgomery. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
he's
he's
nice.
shifty.
I just felt like Mitchell couldn't
Yeah,
just
North.
get it. He just
So
couldn't get over the
where
bullet.
where we going June 5th to watch BGFL action?
All of them.
All of them.
all of them.
Yeah.
We're splitting up the crews.
We're
gonna
doing
go
in
scout-
teams.
We're gonna go different groups. We're gonna go scout different teams.
Absolutely, I'm down with that.
Okay.
I want to go see them Cutters. I'm calling it.
Who do they play?
Yeah, who the Cutters play? I'm
I'll
on
check to
that.
see who they
I'm on
play
that
the
boat
first
I
too.
think they go to Kentucky first.
Let's go.
Them Calvaries.
We're going to Kentucky then.
I think that's where
I'm on that boat.
Kentucky,
Tony.
the Cavalry any good?
Tony played.
No, they said they lost some.
They was the champs the year before last or something.
I'm
They
not
went to
seeing
the
that.
championship the year
Yeah, but they
before
said that
last.
a lot of them went to the Cincinnati Chiefs and also the Dayton Dukes.
What league is that? Is it the league the
Oh, it's a
Crusaders
league.
play?
It's a new
Harvard
league that just
NFL.
happened. It's a new
No.
league that just happened.
The Dukes and the.
Or
Is that the
Hidden
same league as the
Gems.
Crusaders?
It might be the PGAFL or what it is.
It's a new league that's happening like 40 teams. In
What
it.
about
that's
that
a H.
hidden-
That's a H.
That's
Hidden
the one-
Gem-
the
Hidden
one the
Gems.
Patriots just went to.
No, that's the Michigan league.
No, I'm saying it's where a lot of teams is going to.
Oh,
That league is
it's all
packed.
Michigan teams in that league, though, isn't
No,
it?
Lima Warriors in there.
Really?
Yeah.
The ones we just
I'm the
played.
Warriors.
Yeah.
They
Man,
They
it's
gonna
gonna,
have
be,
a-
it's gonna be the tie between them and the Tomahawks, the last place.
No,
Yeah.
they're both in it.
I don't know what Tomahawks are in, man.
I think the Tomahawks are in that Michigan league.
Tomahawks in the Metro League.
We're trying to bring them
Yeah.
down
What
for.
about the Hidden Gems league?
We
Yeah.
try. We're trying to play. We're trying to bring the Tomahawks down for the Flag Football League at Havenhurst this summer.
Yeah, good
Might as well
lord.
put them out.
That-
Come on now.
Hey, them Lima Warriors, they was talking cheese.
They ain't the line.
Paid for it too.
Yeah, they ain't
Bad.
That
Line
hit
Warriors
Kevon
used
laid
to
on
play.
that.
It was multiple. It was
Even
Man,
before
that-
that,
it
though,
was multiple.
that
It
wasn't
made me
even that
hurt.
wasn't even the
Every running
kickstart.
back.
Hey, he said hence the name Ring the Alarm.
Yeah,
Every running back, they was
'Cause
running
he
around
knocked
that
that
corner,
boy
toss
head off.
plays, bubbles out, everybody get hit.
yeah,
My
Man.
TikTok.
Yeah, that-
TikTok famous on that.
yeah. That wasn't even.
No.
Yeah,
That was just.
I think you got like
Yeah.
700 now, bro.
Yeah,
that
that
first. That first play, that one of the dudes he was calling us cute and all that. It was going.
Oh yeah,
crazy.
he was
Man,
like,
you heard?
Remember-
I ain't even gonna
Hey,
say what he said
bro,
to me.
yeah, bro,
I
I
ain't
was
gonna
right
say
there.
what
And I was
he
like,
said
bro,
to
I'm
me,
looking
bro.
at it. Like,
Yeah,
my
I can't.
bad.
K1 was like, bro, like, y'all really got a block, bro, because he was on that side.
Hey,
And he,
next to me, bro.
I ain't gonna say what he said to me.
yeah, he was
Just say, we don't
wilding.
care.
Bro, he was out there.
No, you can't say that's.
Nah.
Nah, what he was saying, he
Oh,
was
okay.
wilding.
What he was
wilding.
saying, bro, it was
Yeah, he was.
But we was like, whoa, like, huh?
Michael Sam.
definitely. No,
Michael-
that's
yeah,
worse
so
than Michael
Michael
Sam.
Sam.
Michael Sam, like, remember Michael Sam? From Missouri? He went to Missouri.
Yeah.
He was like one of the best D linemen ever. And then he came out and he was,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
yeah. So, yeah. And then
Kissing his man.
he came
Yeah,
in
his
like,
whole career like changed from that point.
Yeah.
that was messed up.
No, literally.
It pretty much ended, didn't it?
Yeah.
They tore him up. Like, yeah. Literally, if he would have waited another 3 weeks, he would have been the #1 draft pick that year. But, yeah, he was on that. So then I was like, whoa, what you mean? Like, what's going on?
And he
So we,
liked Nick though.
yeah, he loved Nick. Yeah.
Hey, that's his type. So
He loved it.
Hey.
So every play.
No, his type really was LB.
That-
He really was getting.
Yeah,
LB
then,
scared.
then when
yeah,
LB got
yeah,
there,
yeah.
he's like, man, I like your shoes. He said, yeah, LB is like, yeah, you're going to be in the end zone this play. Soon as Terry hiked that ball, all I see is 85 with his dreads all in the end zone. I said, man.
Yeah,
Took him straight.
That was blindside.
Yeah, so Michael Orr straight down the field.
He told me we just switch because he I was at guard. He was like, switch me, so I was just like,
Yeah.
and then me the whole time I'm just looking like,
Yeah.
damn, this about to be bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Man, look, bro.
Then they was talking crazy and they suplexed Twin on that
Oh
double
yeah, that's
reverse.
what started it. That's
That's
what
exactly-
That's
that's
what
what kickstarted it.
full super.
That's
They
what
like.
that's what turned.
They stopped you though.
No, they ran. No, what really told me was when they all ran from the sideline to our sideline. With let's go, good hit, good hit. Okay,
Yeah,
how
that's
we gonna
when-
play.
Yeah,
Alrighty, buddy.
that's when it kicked off. Cause like,
But
I was
then,
like,
so then they forfeited after what, a half?
After Kayvon hit Buddy.
Yeah, literally after that
Yeah.
drive.
I was talking to Mizzy and he was like, yeah, after this drive.
yeah,
After the third drive, they was done.
yeah. They didn't want to do
What
our
was their
drive yet.
excuse?
The players walked away. And when anytime you see the coaches coming up, I'm like, oh yeah, this over.
It's over with.
This
Yeah,
is over with.
because after he did that, and then
We have a season coming up. We don't want him to be our guys.
Yep.
Yeah. Like
I
somebody
remember
talking shit.
vividly. Kayvon after Twin got like dropped or whatever. Kayvon was like, make sure y'all keep that same energy on offense. I said, oh man, it's gonna be
That
good.
play, bro.
We ran that scissors play and I scored
When
on
he
it. I said,
threw
oh,
it to
it's
the
on.
running back, bro. We all just stared out. Just like,
Yeah, I just knew then.
Crazy thing is, I didn't come down on it all. I'm like, I'm gonna let the linebackers.
He was trying to be flashy
I'm
too.
gonna let the
He
linebackers
tried
get
to
it. The linebackers
Yeah.
get there fast enough. I'm like, all right, I gotta come down and
Got
get
his
this one.
soul.
I had to catch him one time.
He paid for everything he was saying.
Everything.
And then his
said.
brother was rapping, but he didn't want to get
Bro,
it.
he did. I told him to get in. I said, "You next. You come." He was the first one to get in, bro.
He
Yeah.
spun, yeah.
Bro,
He
he
hit
was
the
the first. He was the
spun.
first one.
Yeah, he was rapping, but I ain't
Took
gonna
him
win.
off
Listen,
his toe.
we had-
boy.
Some anger management classes going on before this. it's starting to fall over a little bit now, so now we're under control.
Yeah. The crazy part is we be talking crazy in practice, and then like we be hitting each other.
We get to the game and it's a
If you
thousand
can't
times worse, bro.
Yeah, we get to the
'cause they be
game.
together. Like,
Yeah, now we on the
practice,
same
we talking
team.
to each other.
Yeah,
now.
like
Game, we both
we
talking
got the
to
same.
somebody
We got the
else.
same
Every
jersey.
get him,
on
y'all
now.
better get him.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time, every time.
If you can't
Every
have a
practice is
Yeah,
defense versus
practice.
offense.
Yeah, bro, practice.
And then like we went there, and it took that one drop, and it set everything off. Man, they got defense got back on. Mizzy sit all out blitz every play. I was like, hey,
that's how he is. That's what he did last year, bro.
yeah, I was coming.
With
4
our
D
team-
linemen, 4 linebackers.
With our
just
team,
fill
with
it
our
up.
team, bro, like we said, bro, you bring that vibe out of us, bro.
It's over with.
It's gonna
Scary.
stay
Instantly,
there.
that
Yeah.
Like how they
switch.
say,
Yeah.
like how
we
they
were
say,
chill.
Come on.
like how they say it's up. Yeah, it's definitely up there,
Yeah,
and
we-
it's staying there the
Yeah,
rest of the
yeah,
day.
We were chill the whole time.
Don't do it.
And then it took that one time they started yelling, whoa, people were coming off the sideline.
Yeah.
I said, what's
So
going
we
on?
low-key was just quiet.
We was chilling.
Kayvon rung that alarm, and
We was like, okay. We was like, all right.
Kayvon walked on the field like, y'all quiet.
Quiet as
We
hell.
was like, come on, bro, it's control.
Quiet,
We just
no,
trying to-
Yeah, we was just relaxed.
That's what really made me mad. Everybody like, you ain't gonna like this. It's control. They said they 10 plays this. 10. I said, oh hell no. I said, I wish y'all would have told me before I came. I said, I just sped down here, did all kind of stuff.
Been down here.
They did that. I said, no, this ain't control nothing. So I'm about to uncontrol it. Uncontrol it. It did from
Took
that-
the
that
seatbelt
first
off
hit-
when he
that
lifted
first
him.
hit, oh yeah, it was up. It was. Come on.
Speaking of the scrimmage, Joe, I think Light didn't get no reps. He come
No, he came late.
he came late, but
Yeah.
Terry
Q was just like,
I think
damn,
Terry,
too late.
Terry did pretty well. Terry had a few misreads.
He did.
Wait. What we call it? Who called Terry riffraff on last
That's
week?
Rex Grossman.
Oh, yeah.
Who called that man Riff Raff?
When he came in with the,
Shout out
with
to
the
King.
Freddie, when he
It
came out
was
with the
Freddie.
shade.
It was King.
Yeah.
He called him Riff Raff.
Yeah, when he came out the shades.
I
on,
called him.
yeah.
I called him Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
With glasses.
But
The glasses.
Terry had some good reads. He had one.
He really
Probably
like
wish,
Joe Dirt.
probably wished he would have had an opportunity
He
to take
really like
back.
Joe Dirt, bro.
Yeah.
He
That's-
does look like
Hey, yo.
Brian.
I know.
Oh, I thought you seen a B or something.
It's probably a sign of time to wrap it up because
Wrap it
the
up.
banner's about to fall off. Anybody want to have a shout outs? Anything? Nick, you want to shout out to anybody?
What y'all say y'all social media handles?
Social media?
My mama said I can't get off that.
Yeah, I can't do that.
No, we got a equipment malfunction.
If y'all want to
Yeah.
trouble
For stuff like that, shout out to
Fort Wayne Wolverines.
to the
like,
wifey,
we
you know,
posted, we
Samir.
posted plenty through there. You feel me?
You can't follow my Snapchat.
No, follow on
At all.
Snapchat.
Now, is our games
If
gonna
you
be,
find any
our games
Snapchat, it's gonna be
live?
my woman's Snapchat to be real, but I'm not
Dang.
even giving that out.
If I can get
Shout
more
out,
people to
baby.
help
We be
me.
home in a minute.
Yeah.
So that in a professional manner, that's no for right now.
No for
But
right
we're
now.
gonna get better and try to get more people.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna make it happen.
But we do have Brian's still taking the photo part, and Jacob will be filling in on that situation. So we are reaching out. So definitely, anybody want to help volunteer, help take some.
I might need a host for my game day kickoff show.
Right.
Well, hold on, what's that is?
I don't know
Host,
yet.
no,
I haven't even.
This ain't the works.
What's that is?
It's cooking. It's cooking.
So-
Okay, I'll come over and barbecue. That ain't a thing.
Hey,
you
I
feel me?
barbecued yesterday, man. I thought
Bro, I
it
told,
was
you,
it?
I told you to tell me.
the steak was like
No,
that
That's
big.
what I smell.
I told you to tell you
Right,
to go barbecue.
right.
What was the invite?
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
I told you we need to have a team barbecue.
Oh, we
Nah, we
At
definitely
Lizzie's
need to
house.
do
We
that.
need one of those.
Hey, like
We need one of those.
I'm gonna have
I knew
that,
I knew he was gonna say you don't care.
The Q, we're gonna have that pop shop.
You feel me?
That's if y'all can handle it.
You know what I'm saying?
They can handle it. Pop's gonna be on
Y'all
that.
can handle it.
It's
We
food.
need
Hey,
to-
Sean, you got a shout out for anything?
I don't really got a shout out.
Social media?
Oh yeah, you know, shout out baby girl Brooklyn. You know,
Oh,
she's you know what I'm saying.
yes.
She's the Don daughter. You know, she keep me well kept.
He's trying to score points.
Yeah, you know, she got to.
Oh, God.
I gotta tell her to check it out now. So I told her, you know,
Oh,
that shut her
God.
out.
Tell her go to 2 hours ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, go to the very last like 30 seconds. You know, you gonna see me.
Go to 2 hours 13 seconds.
Q?
Shout out to my wife first of all.
All right.
Damn, he messed up.
Yeah, I tear the show apart. No, follow us on Twitter.
I need
FW
that, like,
Wolverines.
music in the
Instagram,
background.
FW Wolverines.
He hate when I do that.
I gotta be right.
Some boundaries.
Gotta be like. Nah, but yeah, man, follow us, bro. Hey, if you want team gear, stuff like that, anything that go on with the Wolverines, man, holla at me. Holla
Hey,
at
speaking of
music,
team gear,
all that.
where's our dang polos at?
Where them decals?
Good
Uh-oh.
decals.
Uh-oh.
Where the cleats?
I'll put that phone.
Oh, hold on, he got the cleat.
Yeah, bro, you late.
You ain't tell us you was
Please.
doing. No, you did not say you
No,
was doing.
no,
cleats.
late.
Hey,
What kind?
I only give it to the offensive MVP. I ain't trying to get nobody else.
That's crazy.
What about the rookie
That's crazy.
MVP? What about that one?
We got one for next year.
We ain't
Did you get a rookie yet?
We ain't have a rookie yet. We ain't even have a rookie of the year last year.
It was mud.
Who is it gonna be?
He says
Low key, yeah.
We got two sizes on the decals. We got
Ben.
a 3.5, and we got a 4 tall, and we got an
I
8.5
love you, Ben.
and a 9 wide
He said
I want
big.
to have 9 wide.
to make sure
Hey
that
Nick, we're still
the
live.
wrapping
You're in
humps
front of the
can be-
camera. Your
Oh, my
box
bad.
already.
we got 2, so we'll get them done. So
No,
yeah,
we're not. We're wrapping it up.
And Brian, you got to make sure your polo you do so tight and not in the front. But
Hey, that's Marcus. That's Marcus's
But
doing
anyway,
He
that.
said he the cheerleader off of what movie is that?
Long
That's Marcus with his media.
so yeah, but you know, I mean, the decals are definitely rocking. I've seen them yesterday, so we're gonna get them in this week. We'll have that done.
Gonna have the bucket hats too. You feel
You'll have
me?
them.
The bucket hats.
I need a bucket.
Yes.
Well, hey,
I need
we
a
got-
bucket hat
we got-
ASAP.
Duke can't do them. We got them. So,
Yeah.
but we got both.
Definitely
We
need
got
a
all
bucket
pair.
hat.
But you know, you got to make sure you want that.
Official.
Next thing is coaches polos will be done. I think
get
it
a
should be
coach
done
polo?
here. You can, man.
Coach said.
But yeah,
Say
coach
again.
said, hey,
Said we need a. He needs a baby. Baby belly
but
size.
say gonna wear a medium with an NFL.
Ooh, a
coach.
medium.
Y'all not gonna come
Y'all know, hey, stop! I can't let
Y'all
y'all
not
go.
gonna come my boy.
I ain't say all that. He said
All
it's
right.
medium.
Dog.
With a baby bump.
Once again, season kicks off June 12th against the Cutters, Havenhurst Park. Admission is free. Come out and support the team.
Yes,
Vince EQ said they'll have food, we'll have gear, and we'll have the best semi-pro team in the city, obviously.
And we got the,
We need
and we
steak.
got the,
Steak.
and we got the field rocking too. We gonna
feel
have
me?
music and all.
Mama,
sir.
Mama Kelly and them gonna have all that taken care of.
You got DJ Mano coming.
Big Mono.
Mano coming.
Join us next week, same time, same same channel.
Come
We're
on,
not.
man.
We're skipping.
Bring
next
the
week.
alarm out of here,
That's a
dog.
holiday weekend.
Oh, yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
subscribe.
Yes, sir. And don't forget,
Monday.
click the bell.
I know who we gonna get.
Bang bang.
Oh.
Cutters play the Titans.